Big story here our team has been covering since the very beginning, and now a verdict has been reached in the so-called Doomsday Mom Lori Vallow Daybell trial.
So Justin Lum joining us this morning. She found guilty yesterday. Kind of walk us through what happened yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, we were all just waiting, right, for this answer. We've been waiting for a long time. But then when you think about it, the trial didn't last too long. It was quick, about 10 days of full trial, less than 10 days, 19 witnesses. And so the jury came in fresh yesterday morning just after 10:30. They deliberated for about an hour and a half, went to lunch for 90 minutes, and then we're thinking, okay, maybe they feel good about this. They're taking their 90-minute lunch and they come back to deliberate. And so for about a total of 2.5 hours of deliberations is what it took to come to this guilty verdict for conspiracy to commit first-degree murder in the death of Lori's fourth husband, Charles Vallow.
You know, it has been, it was a poll question that we had, as you know, and you and Obi have been talking on YouTube with viewers and the chat and covering this case extensively since the beginning, since 2019. But in the poll, I believe there was more than 13,000 people had voted, and they said 97% of them said she should be found guilty. Anybody in the chat or that you've heard that's surprised by this?
I don't think there's a lot of surprise based on all of the evidence presented against her and how she had not one witness testify on her behalf. She decided not to present any evidence herself and decided not to take the stand. She has never testified on her own behalf in her Idaho case as well, in which, for those who don't know, she's been convicted there of killing her two youngest children, J.J. Vallow and Tylee Ryan, and don't forget, conspiring in the murder of her romantic rival, I guess you could say at the time, Tammy Daybell, who was married to her husband, Chad Daybell, who we should mention is on death row in Idaho. So this total series of murderous events happened after the shooting here in Chandler, Arizona. And Charles Vallow, we should talk about and focus on his determination to sound the alarm. He wanted her to get help for her mental health, and that did not happen. And several months later, he was shot and killed by her brother.
So walk us through, Justin, kind of what does this mean? She was found guilty, but obviously you just mentioned that she's already going to be in jail for life for everything that happened in Idaho. What exactly does this mean when we have these conspiracy murder trials?
And Ty, I'm glad you bring that up, because for the families of Charles Vallow, it's about justice. They know that she's already serving 3 consecutive life terms for those killings in Idaho. Now we'll see what happens with the sentencing, that will happen after the second trial. That's for the ex-nephew-in-law of Lori Vallow Daybell, who was shot at by who police believe was also Alex Cox. So we have that murder conspiracy trial. Brandon Boudreaux is alive to tell the tale, and he will take the stand. But basically, we'll find out what that sentence will be. She's already serving life, but I think it's about seeing the justice system work. And for these family members, Charles was very important to them, and they wanted to see her held accountable.
Will you have more coverage today on YouTube?
I think we'll be doing some fallout. It won't be streaming like yesterday all day, but me and our executive producer George Obi will be game planning. Okay, can we find more jurors to speak? And if you are a juror that is now learning about this, and imagine learning about all of this now after the deliberation in the verdict, and now you're watching all the specials and all the reports. If you're a juror that was sitting that jury, I mean, we would love to speak to you in depth and talk about what it was. And they said it was a text messages between Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell, these explosive text messages that showed a clear conspiracy to kill Charles Vallow. So yeah, we are going to continue to cover this and talk about the next trial.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
All right,
thank you
guys
so much.
Justin,
great job on your coverage, by the way.
It.
Since 2019.